What is up, everyone? Multi-Apples here, bringing you another video. And today we'll be playing some NASCAR Heat Evolution. And we will be continuing our Let's Play for this game. Now, I set the amount of laps at 50%. So we are actually doing half the laps right now, just to get a little feel for it, to be honest. See how long it'll take at this place. Oops. Reverse and then properly get out. And we did finish horribly last time. So I'm going to see if we actually need... But we mainly finished horribly due to a pit stop. But I'm actually going to see if we actually need a pit stop. But we'll see. If there's a flag, then I'm definitely going to take a pit stop. Otherwise, I'm going to wait till closer to the end of the race. And I genuinely have no idea if we're actually starting. Solely because of the fact that it hasn't announced the amount of time we have to. Ooh. Let's resume actually instead of... We are currently in first place, which is good. So I may take another lap, I'm not sure yet, solely because of the fact I want to see how well we do. Try to improve our time of 36.83 seconds. Well, we improved it, but we fell on the third. Actually, let's cancel and sim all the results. So we got 39th. So that's not bad. I'm going to pull up my rocking chair to sit in it. So actually, let's go ahead and start. I wonder how many laps we're doing here at the Kansas Speedway. It's the GoBowling.com 400. So we're about to find out how many laps we're doing. I wonder if we can change the colors for our car. We are doing 134, which isn't really, if you think about it, it isn't that bad. But I mean, hey, still 134, so this should be a decent, in terms of time, this should be a decent video. We are slowly but surely taking positions. We are ahead of Danica Patrick, so that's good for us. Well, yeah, there aren't it shouldn't be a long race, though. So as long as we don't thoroughly crash or pit, we should do well. About to pass McDowell, which is good. We just passed him and we're in 28th. So for now, it should be a good racing, smooth racing. I wish it would show us how much gas we have and, you know, how long till it runs out, or how many laps till it runs out. Dang it. We just passed Steinhaus Jr., which he was mentioned on ESPN recently. Sports Center to be exact. I don't remember. I think he won a race, though. Which is pretty cool, though. There's Austin Dillon. At least I think his name is... I think his first name is Ricky Steinhaus Jr., but I'm not really sure. His name is Ricky Steinhaus Jr. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Which I am probably wrong. Dang it. We are for sure in the top 25 right now. Well, that was our best lap. Again, which is good for us. We're doing a whole lot better than our past couple of races. I think we're in 36th in the standings. It's been a while since I played. And, well, then again, it's been a couple days. So... And just give me a moment to mute my mic while this phone call is coming. And sorry about that. I just didn't bother to pick up. It was just more than likely a telemarketer. Which then again, you know, they're just doing their job, so I really can't blame them for that. It is what it is. I like how this race is at night. I think it's Allmendinger's trying to pass us now. Allmendinger. I keep butchering his name. Dang it. Probably should have taken more of the session times to actually improve our best lap. Well, 24th out of 40th isn't bad, though. I mean, there are 23 people ahead of us, but there are, I think, 15 people behind us. Oh, I thought we were going to hit the wall, but it turns out we didn't. Which is good for us again. So this is going by fast. We're already on lap 9. Then again, we only have 123 laps after this. No, 124. Math is not my best subject. And again, I can see how NASCAR can be entertaining for fans, but I can also see how boring it is. I mean, all you're doing is just turning left in the corner. And when I said 124, I'm not including the lap we're on. We're about to pass Earnhardt Jr., which is good for us. Dang, we're going to hit the wall, aren't we? Dang it, he passed us. And we hit the wall again, which sucks for us. Come on. Slow down, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Slow down for us. Dang it. Well, I said dang it, but then we just ended the lap, which is good for us. It's good and bad. It's good in the sense that we're closer to ending the race in terms of keeping our position and getting a lot more points. But it's bad in the sense that we even have less time to improve our positioning, I should say. I think Bane's first name is Travis. Don't quote me on that. Oh wow, we just ended the lap. So we're gonna try and pass Travis Bane. See how well we do. I really need to check who's for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. I really need to see who's doing well. Who's in first. Dang it. Oh, we keep hitting the wall, which is something we really need to stop doing. Period. Dang it. $120 laps left to go according to the game. Which, you know, this should be a while, I think. I mean, I'm taking about 35 to 38 seconds per lap. So, dang it, we finished a few tenths of a second behind our best lap time. Come on. I feel like we're getting close to passing Travis Bane. It's taking us a little more than half a minute to complete each lap, so. We improved from our previous lap, we improved by 0.1 seconds, but still a few tenths of a second from actually setting a record for our personal best lap in this race. Dang it. It's Newman who's ahead of us. Okay, now it's Bane. Yeah, we were ahead of Bane for a little bit, but then we fell back behind him. Come on, let's pass him. Oh, we did pass him. Barely. Huh. It's like we can't get we can't get ahead of Travis Bane. And whenever we do, we only hold on to it for a few seconds. Dang it. Hit the wall. There's someone right behind us, though. I wish you could see who's behind you And who's ahead of you instead of just who's ahead of you. Oh, you're not gonna pass us. Whoever's behind me. Please don't pass us. Dang, we're gonna hit the wall. I think, I may be thinking of the actress, but is Newman's first name Ryan? I know there's for sure an actress named Ryan Newman who stars on the Thundermans on Nickelodeon. Well, she was a recurring character. Anyway, the Thundermans is a really great show in my opinion. It's about a superhero family. You should definitely check it out if you haven't. I like it personally, but just have 113 laps to go. Great. The bright side is we're finally in 21st. See, other Nickelodeon shows I like that Loud House on Nickelodeon. I like SpongeBob SquarePants, and I also like The Fairly Odd Parents. Some older shows I used to like that, or Nickelodeon no longer makes episodes for, is Wits Academy is probably my all-time favorite show. We just lapped somebody. I also liked Rugrats, All That, and Keenan and Kel as well. Also Bella and the Bulldogs. I love that show. We're ahead of 38th. Dang, Bane took a... Let's do not pit. So we really have to, we really can't go any faster than we actually are. Tony Stewart and Ryan yeah, it is Ryan. There's an actress named, it's Trevor Bane, my bad. And his name is Ryan Newman. Yeah, see what I mean in terms of butchering names? Ryan Blaney. I think he was mentioned on SportsCenter as well. Oh, we're in 15th right now. You ready? Go. We're on lap 28 out of 134. Which is good for us. The last was over 4 minutes. Solely because of the flag. Dang it, we're down to 20th now. Who's ahead of us? I have no idea. In terms of 20th, but I'm looking to pass them. It's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Clint Boyer and someone else. Ryan Blaney. You know you guys can pit at any time, so feel free to pit like right now. I really can't afford to let anyone else pass me. We fell to 23rd. So that's not good. Which we will slowly but surely pass. Hopefully. We will. Dang it, I'm gonna hit the wall. We're on lap 32. We nearly have 100 laps to go. A little more than 100 laps. Dang it. Again. We're gonna hit the wall again, aren't we? No, we're not. Not this time. Come on. So yeah, let me know in the comments section who your favorite NASCAR driver is. For me, it'll probably be Jimmy Johnson or Danica Patrick. Those are like the only two I know. My other racers or other drivers, like I think I like Juan Pablo Montoya, but I think Juan Pablo Montoya is driving in Formula 1 right now, which is still pretty cool. I need to start watching more NASCAR, more Formula 1. Like if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I love professional wrestling. So, Money in the Bank, which aired 2 days ago at the time of this recording, Money in the Bank 2017. They had good matches. It's just the endings to each match weren't good. Like the women's Money in the Bank ladder match was good. I just didn't like James Ellsworth unhooking the briefcase and giving it to Carmella. I would have preferred Carmella unhooking the briefcase herself. 99 laps to go, which is good. The men's Money in the Bank ladder match was good. I didn't appreciate having them book Shinsuke Nakamura to come late into the match because he got attacked at the beginning. But I was hoping for AJ Styles or Shinsuke Nakamura to win, but I kind of felt that they were gonna go with Baron Corbin. I wanted Tamina to win the women's Money in the Bank ladder match because I felt that she deserved it the most because she's been there for so long and she really hasn't had a decent push other than the fact of when she was with the Usos back in 2010, 2011-ish. Although I don't necessarily mind having Carmelo win. I felt that with Natalia's been Divas champion before, so I felt like she's had a title run. Let's see, Alexa Bliss. No, she's not. She wasn't there. She was on Monday Night Raw. Then you had Charlotte, who is a former Divas champion and a 4-time Raw Women's champion. So she's obviously had several title runs. Then you had Carmelo, who still has a lot of, I feel like has a lot of potential and has a lot of time. Probably Becky Lynch has had a title run as SmackDown Women's Champion, so I don't necessarily. So I prefer her not to win. Although I do like Becky Lynch. Lana, I didn't mind Lana winning, or losing. It's just I prefer to see Lana develop her character a little more before having her win the title. I'm not saying she's not worthy, because she's a far better wrestler than I am. You know, she's actually trained to be a professional wrestler. I'm not. So, even the worst WWE wrestlers right now is better than I am, because at least they're trained to be a wrestler. We were back in 20th place. For the tag team, I don't necessarily mind the Usos retaining. It's just New Day spent over a year as Raw Tag Team Champions. And I like the New Day. It's just I didn't want to see them dominate the SmackDown Tag Team division just yet. Although if it were up to me, Breezango would be the Tag Team Champions right now. Instead of the Usos. No disrespect to them. It's just, I feel like Breezango's more, over. It's probably other than the New Day, they're the most over tag team right now on SmackDown. I know on Raw it's the Hardy Boys. Dang it. We hit the wall again. Whoever that is close to passing us. 92 laps to go. I really could drink some of my Powerade, but I really don't want to pause it just yet. I may when there's a pit, but other than that, or when there's a flag, I should say. But other than that, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Dang it. Denny Hamlin, dang it, Denny. Whoever's in 22nd, please don't pass me. And they just passed me. Yes, I passed both of them. Lap 44 out of 134. So we have 90 laps to go after this. Dang it. Ryan Blaney. I know I'm doing well compared to what I've been doing in the past couple of races, but I at least want to keep my position in this race. And I know for WWE, for SmackDown, back to Money in the Bank, I'm glad Naomi is still the Raw Women's Champion. Or not Raw, I'm glad Naomi's the SmackDown Women's Champion. I should say that. And I'm going quiet, I'm sorry for that. I'm actually surprised last night they actually broke up Enzo and Cass and had Big Cass turn heel. When Enzo first got attacked, I originally thought it was Big Cass. But then when Big Cass got attacked, I was thinking, no, it can't be him. But then they swerved it, and Big Cass faked his attack. I like Enzo Amore, though. He's entertaining and funny. I like Big Cass, but I mean, I just think Enzo Amore is more entertaining. No disrespect to Big Cass, though. I'm glad Zack Ryder's back. I know the Hype Bros defeated the Colognes on the Money in the Bank kickoff show, or the pre-show. But, I feel like the Colognes should also be tag team champions. If not for Breezango and the Colognes, I think, and the Hype Bros are the 3 most entertaining teams, in my opinion, on SmackDown Live. I got a text, but I'm not going to check it out right now. I can check it out later. Dang it. Well, they're getting farther away from me, but I really need to step it up in terms of improving my position. I'm glad I'm keeping 21st. It's just I feel like we should be doing a lot better. Which is still good that we're doing so well. I'm glad we're doing well, but as always, we could improve. I wonder if there is going to be another flag this race. I'm going to pause it just to take a drink of my Powerade Zero. So please excuse me for that. It's the mixed berries, so it's, if you go by color, it's blue. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, sorry about that. Ellis, who's in 38th, we are about to lap him. Dude still has 84 laps to go. Then again, whoever's in first is a lot closer to finishing the race than we are. Busher, who's in what position? Ooh, we barely hit the wall. We didn't hit the wall that time. So we're starting to lap people now. Busher's in 37th. Matt Kenseth is in first. Dang, it is a lap ahead of us. Matt Kane, I think that's his name. So he's a lap ahead of us. You know, this is why we should probably use up all the qualifying time, because to do as well as we did, because we started out in 39th place. So we probably should have spent a little more time improving our lap, or our best lap time, to get a better pole position. Brad Keselowski passed us, so we're starting to be lapped now, which is the only downside. The bright side is we're, I think, roughly, hold on, I was going to say roughly halfway, but let me do the math in my head. No, we're not halfway. I think halfway would be lap 67. We just passed Reagan. Kyle Harvick lapped us, I should say. So yeah, I think if my math is correct, lap 67 is halfway. But if I'm wrong, again, feel free to correct me in the comment section. And for those of you that watch like WWE, let me know who your favorite wrestler is. And as soon as we're passing, we lap people, but then we're getting lapped as well. Just wanted to check out how long I've been recording, which is 37 minutes now. Shoot. Yeah, I think my math is correct. But we'll see when I get to lap 67. It looks like we're going to finish in 21st. So, I mean, we lapped a few people, like 3 or 4, but which isn't that bad if you think about it, so at least we won't finish in the last. We're about to lap Bobby Labonte if we can actually pass him. And then one of the Bush brothers lapped us. Dang it, Labonte, let us pass you. I really want to pass one of the Bush brothers. Which I'm hoping that one of the 20 people ahead of us will actually take a pit. Jimmy Johnson just passed us. Dang it. "74 laps to go." This is our 11th race in the career mode, so we're not even halfway through the season. Dang it. Carl Edwards passed us. We just passed somebody. Whoever was in 8th took a pit stop, thankfully. I might add. I wonder who just went for the pit. It was whoever was in 7th. Dang. 5th. 2 more people that were ahead of Carl Edwards took the pit stop as well. Which I might add is good for us. We're in 20th, so whoever was in 20th at the time when we were in 21st just came out of pit lane or pit road. I think it's pit lane. Dang it. Oh, we have to pit. There's something wrong with our tires. Maynard just lapped us twice. Which means we're going to fall down the rankings. Yeah, there's something wrong with our tires. It's either tires or fuel. Otherwise, we'll continue racing. See how badly we're gonna fall. Should take only 21 seconds, which isn't that bad. We should have taken pit a little while before. We only fell to 28, so thankfully we're in 28th. Granted, we probably got lapped several more times. That's the price we have to pay. Which we can work and improve our standing still. If the race ain't over, then we can still improve. Two people again just took pit road. Yeah, 67 is the halfway because they count the lap you're on right now, so they count the lap you're on as laps to go, so thankfully I was right. We went back up to 27th, so that's good. It sucks we fell down the rankings, but I should have avoided that by actually going to the pit stop earlier. It's a good thing they haven't that whoever was in 27th didn't lap us. Otherwise, I would have been so furious and confused. Confused and probably furious. Now that our car's back to full health, or close to full health, I'm glad that we've actually gone back up to 24. So we may have either lapped or prevented somebody from, or just cut down the lead. I don't know, I'm confused. Dang it, Annette. Let us lap you, please. So we're improving now. I mean, since our pit, so we had to pit, we are improving, I should say. Oof, whoever was in 15th lapped us. For sure, at least lapped us once. We lapped Bobby Labonte. I didn't see who that was or what position they were. We just entered 22nd. Jones is in 31st. We just lapped him. So the good thing about lapping racers who are ahead of us is that if we're forced to pit, we won't have to. It takes less than that. Basically, it takes roughly 35 to 38 seconds to complete a lap. So that means whoever is behind us, and it takes roughly, I'd say, 17 to 22 seconds. So that means that we're not going to pit. So that means whoever is actually whoever lapped behind us won't actually pass us. They'll be close to passing us, but they won't actually pass us. Landon Casillo. Oh, I was right in saying Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s first name is Ricky. Get ready and go. We're about to lap Ellis, maybe again. Dang it, come on. Dang it. Let's advance. We're still in 23rd, which is good. So we're still a lap behind them, I think. $55 laps to go, which is good for us. Dang, we're just passing a lot of people who were on the lead lap. And right now only 11 people had lapped us. Make that 13, 14, 15, 16. Dang it, you guys, please stay behind me so I can y'all can actually lap me. So unfortunately, most of the racers, about half the racers, I should say, actually lapped us. Let me mute my mic again.
Still there. Clear high. Car low. All clear.
I just wanted to pause it so y'all wouldn't hear the phone ring. So I won't interrupt. We actually have to start working hard and actually not let anyone pass us. Because right now they're practically the 21 racers ahead of us are practically a lap ahead of us. Which means hopefully they won't, excuse me while I cough, they won't actually. The crappy thing is we actually have to do the most of the work. The bright side is they haven't lapped us just yet. 51 laps to go, which is good for us. Good and bad. Good that we're nearly at the end of the race, and the racers behind us have less of a chance to actually pass us. It's bad in the sense that we have less time to pass the 21 racers ahead of us. Yeah, I'm not going to pit road. I don't think anyone will be going to pit road for a while now. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna assume that no one's going on pit road. But then again, you know what they say about assuming. Sorry. Haha. Went for almost an hour. Wow, this actually takes a long time to complete, but I don't mind because we get to make long videos. Seems like there are people actually right there. I wonder what position they're in. Or if we're about to lap some people again. $0.30, so we're about to lap Ellis. I'm not sure if we're lapping him for the first time since there was the flag, or if we're just lapping him for another time. Never know. Denny Hamlin's in 21st, so we finally caught up to him. 29th is a net. Oh, wow. So we just for sure lapped 29th. So that means the 34th is several laps behind. At least 2 laps behind us. I'm not complaining, though. I feel sorry for them, but you know what? That's racing. We'll get one race we may lap people by several laps, and the next race we may get laps by several laps. You never know what's gonna happen. Landon Cassill, we're about to pass him, hopefully. I'm going to bump it up to 100% to see how long that'll take next time we play this. We're right now just lapping people. At least it gives me some sort of relief that we actually won't. We can pit and actually not worry about getting passed by a whole bunch of people. I have no idea if we're on the lead lap or not. About to lap Danica Patrick. Dang, we haven't set a good lap yet, and we are not gonna pit. We're on the lead lap though. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s pitting. We're in 16th. Nice. You ready? Let go. 15th. The flags can be good and bad. They're good because they prevent someone from passing us, but they're bad that once it's over, we'll actually lose several places. So we actually have a shot at winning now. And granted, we fell from 15th to 21st, but 22nd. But you know what? That's okay. With 39 laps to go, there's still a possibility we can actually win. We are on the lead lap, which means that we're not. No one's lapped us. We've lapped people, but no one's lapped us. So this roughly takes an hour. I'd say almost an hour, as we spent maybe a couple minutes in qualifying. So it's going to be about an hour for this to get done half the lap, this at 50%. We still have them in our sight, which is good. Where we are, don't pass. Oh, okay, you're in 40th. Do not pit. Let's go ahead and advance to the green. Get ready. Go. Lap 101. So we just entered the triple digits in terms of laps completed. With 33 laps to go. Dang it, we're 19th. 20th. Dang it, we're back to 22nd. Oh my gosh, we're in 23rd. And then whoever we lapped just passed us, Larson, was in 40th. Dang, Bush is about to lap Larson, so Larson's at least 2 laps behind us. I'm surprised at how many. There have been 3 flags in a short amount of time. I'm not complaining, as they allowed us to keep roughly the same place, but I mean, we're surprised. Seems like we were doing better before those three flags, I should say. Dang it. Oh yeah, I just remember I was talking about Nickelodeon earlier, and another show I like that I totally forgot is School of Rock. That is my favorite show, though. I think they're going to be in Season 3. Not 100% sure, but I still love the show. I hope there's a third season of School of Rock. Really good show. For Disney, there are a lot more shows. Oh, I remember I used to watch iCarly on Nickelodeon. But on Disney, Victorious is another show I liked. Okay, on Disney, some shows that are going on. My favorite Disney show that they're still making new episodes for is Andy Mack. I also like Stuck in the Middle. Liv and Maddie, but they stopped making new episodes. I like Bunked and I like Jessie. Shows like That's So Raven. Hannah Montana I used to like. Don't ask me why. Sunny with a Chance, So Random. Just a lot of the Disney Channel shows since the early 2000s, I should say. Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb. Love those shows. We're definitely doing worse than the three flags that were close to each other happened. Wizards of Waverly Place, I like that show. Like if you remember Even Stevens as well. That show. Good Luck Charlie was another great show, but that aired later than. I also liked Ant Farm. We're about to pass Almendinger, hopefully. Almendinger. Keep butchering his name, sorry about that. I was gonna say I think we need to pick because something happened to our car, but then again we got back over 160 miles, so I was wrong about that. So let me know in the comment section what shows you guys and gals like. As well. And if you have any recommendations for shows to watch, let me know in the comment section as well. I also liked some of the Disney XD shows like Kicking It, Lab Rats, Mighty Med, Lab Rats Elite Force, shows like that. That I really liked. Still like though. I might add. I don't really watch any shows on Cartoon Network. Remember there's this Scooby-Doo series I used to watch. I know there was Discovery Kids, which is now the Hub Network, I think. Discovery Kids had shows like Endurance, which was my all-time favorite show from Discovery Kids. They also had Flight 29 Down, Tuttenstein, Kenny the Shark, Strange Days at Blake Halsey High was another good show. Probably forgetting a few. Then I used to watch the game show network, GSN. I rarely do now, but they had shows like Extreme Dodgeball, Deal or No Deal, Whammy, and then they had a spin-off to Whammy, which I really liked. They had a game show called Russian Roulette. Shout out to anyone that watched Russian Roulette on the Game Show Network. Yeah, Dog Eat Dog, Lingo, still really good shows. I'd recommend Extreme Dodgeball is my favorite show from GSN. I know some game shows I still watch is Jeopardy. I watch that from time to time, and I like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire as well. There's a show, I can't remember which, it was Last Man Standing. It was a game show called Last Man Standing that I really liked. It only aired for one season. I know there's a comedy called Last Man Standing. I saw a couple episodes of it, and it's really good. Parts of a couple of episodes, I should say. Same with King of Queens. That show was decent. I like to watch the Cleveland show, but that show was canceled. And I like to watch Family Guy. Not so much South Park, but I do like Family Guy. I know these aren't game shows now. Some old shows like Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World, but Boy Meets World is even older. Other shows I liked include Home Improvement, Full House. I've seen maybe part of a trailer for Fuller House, but I haven't seen Fuller House. I've seen Full House though, which was a great show. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a really good show, in my opinion. I had a lot of good memories from watching Home Improvement, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Boy Meets World. I'm probably going to finish in 21st. Even Stevens, as I mentioned earlier. Kim Possible was a good show on Disney Channel. Really good show in my opinion. And I think there's some other shows that I used to watch. The Proud Family, like that. That's So Raven. The Proud Family, I love that. That's So Raven was a good show. I'm glad they're making a spin-off called Raven's Home on Disney Channel. It's airing, I think, it aired July 21st, 2017, if I'm correct. I think there may be somebody in Pit Road. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Man, what are some other shows? I remember some Disney Channel original movies like High School Musical. I saw the first one for sure. I might have seen the second one. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Some older ones, if you remember, Now You See It. Cowbells. We're not going to pit. What other shows are there? Original movies. There was Good Luck Charlie DCOM. There was, look it up during the pit. I can actually get it back. Let me type in DCOM. Oh, I remember, Johnny Tsunami. There was, The Color of Friendship, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. I think I've seen most of the sequels. And Halloween Town and most of the sequels there. If you remember those films, those were really good in my opinion. Also the show Phil of the Future, I really liked that show because it dealt with time travel. Oh, I was worried we fell to 26, but then I realized that they had lapped us. We had lapped them. Do not pit. Mom's Got a Date with the Vampire, Quint. The Color of Friendship, as I mentioned. Motocrossed. Little Vampire, I don't think that's a decom. Yeah, the Even Stevens movie. Eddie, or Smart House, I don't remember if that was the name of it. But that came out in the early 90s. Yep. Johnny Tsunami 2. The Even Stevens movie, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. The Cheetah Girls, I saw just about all of the sequels for the Cheetah Girls. The only concert I know for sure of a musical concert I've ever attended is, is the Cheetah Girls. I'll look up some more decoms when they're, when this race is over, or another flag, I should say. We're in 21st now, dang it. '22nd. Oh, that was just Austin Dillon, who we had lapped earlier. And Larson. We are in 30, we're almost done with this race, surprisingly. Dang, we're gonna hit the wall. Halloween Town High, that was another good decom movie. And I want to take a break from mentioning shows and movies I liked. Oh, some of the movies I liked that aren't Disney Channel original movies, these aren't. I liked Glory Road, Facing the Giants, Invincible. We're going to finish in 22nd, aren't we? War of the Worlds. And then there was another version of War of the Worlds I liked that starts C. Thomas Howell, and the sequel to that, War of the Worlds 2, The Next Wave. Crimson Force, that had C. Thomas Howell that I liked. 2012 was a good movie. See, Paul Blart, I saw the first Paul Blart movie and I liked that. Austin and Ally, that's a show that I really liked. Gosh, I really can't remember. Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, I really liked. Survival of the Dead, Diary of the Dead, I really liked as well. And the remakes of Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead I saw. So those are the movies I liked. The remakes, I didn't see the originals. Although I really should. Cadet Kelly I really liked. Another show was the Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire, I really liked that show. And the Lizzie McGuire movie I liked as well. So we're on our final lap and it looks like I'm going to finish in 22nd. The flag hadn't happened so late, I may have finished better. But I'll just take it where I can in terms of positioning right now. Yes, we're done. We finished in 22nd. Anyway, back, Phil of the Future. Get a Clue was really good. Gotta Kick It Up, I liked that movie. You also had Life is Rough, the Proud Family movie, Kim Possible, Soul the Drama. As I mentioned earlier, now you see it. Oh, I also like Twitches and Twitches 2. Read It and Weep was a good one as I stretch right now. And we advance. Camp Rock, I saw. Twitches 2. Dad Napped. Princess Protections Program. I'm a huge Disney Nickelodeon fan, if you haven't figured it out. So parts of Teen Beach and Zapped and Cloud9 and How to Build a Better Boy. I seen Radio Rebel, which was good. Good Luck Charlie, It's a Christmas Family. I saw part of Geek Charming. Camp Rock 2 I saw. Starstruck was the last Disney Channel movie that aired that I saw. Excuse me. And Starstruck was a really good movie. It's probably my favorite DCOM movie. So if you've liked any Disney Channel shows or Disney Channel original movies, let me know what you let me know in the description, or not the description, the comment section. There's 16 Wishes, which was really good in my opinion. But 116, so we moved up just... We didn't even move up that much. Dang it. That was almost 2 hours, wow. Back, and we shall continue and finish event. That's okay. Well, that's 115 minutes. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't actually 2 hours. Because we've been recording for an hour and 17 minutes. Anyway, let me edit the career race settings to 100% before I actually forget. I hope y'all have I'm going to end it here. I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure you like this video, share this video, favorite this video, subscribe if you already haven't. And I will see y'all next time. And I want this to get to an hour and 20 minutes with $67,000 in the bank. So let's get stamping equipment. So let's go ahead and purchase that. So we're down to 17,261. We are at Dover next. Let's actually check out the schedule. Yeah, those races we finished horribly at. So 22nd is our best finish. Have we done Dover before? No, we have not done Dover before. We have not raced Dover before. Back. Let's check out the standings actually. So we are tied. We're tied with. We need to pass Brian Scott. We really just need to get in the 16th place for sure to move on, but we need to move up 20 spots. So you see the racers who have wins there. These are the top 16, so we're 131 points out of first place, or out of 16th. I want to get in if we were to get into first, so we would not qualify for the Sprint Cup Series for the end today. Jimmy, oh, we are nearly 300 points out of first. Dang it. Well, let's check out sponsors. Let's leave it at that. Team. I'm going to end it here, so I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless you. And drill, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and share my channel as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Love y'all. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. I will see you next time. Deuces. And let me know what you think of the series so far in the comment section. And I will see y'all next time. Deuces. You know, let's get this to 121 really quick. Sorry about that. But yeah. Let me know if you have any game recommendations as well. I know this is pretty far into the video, but let me know if you have any game recommendations that you want me to get for the Xbox 360 or Xbox One. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time, and deuces.